Hey, welcome to the Summit Host Hangout podcast, where you'll learn how to host a high-converting virtual summit that leads to your biggest signature offer launch yet. I'm your host, Krista from Summit in a Box, and I have a fun episode for all of you membership site owners today. Hopefully, you've heard by now that we have a summit coming up very soon just for people with membership sites who are interested in launching through a summit. If you haven't yet, the purpose of this summit is to help you fuel your proven membership, fuel your membership that already works, and boost your bottom line, hopefully by 4 or 5 figures per month with perfect fit members who never want to leave, all without being stuck in launch mode all year round, right? When we surveyed our audience of membership site owners, we were seeing that so many of you feel like you just have to launch over and over and over to keep up with the churn of your membership. And I don't want that for you. And I know you don't want that for you. And this summit is a solution for that. It's going to be so good. We have a choose your own adventure situation going on. So once you register, you'll be able to take this super fun quiz, and it will, kind of customize the experiences you go through in the summit and everything just for you. It is so great. We're partnering with Mike from Membership Geeks to make sure that, yes, I can teach you about certain strategies, but he's a membership guy, right? So we're bringing him in, and it's just so good. We have all kinds of fun and unique experiences and surprises ready for you. So definitely head over to summitinabox.co/summit and get signed up for that if you haven't yet. But today, I want to talk to anyone with a membership more about what a summit can actually do for you to get you excited for the summit, right? Get you excited for this strategy in general and seeing the real power behind it. So I'm assuming you already know about the normal summit hosting benefits. You know summits can grow your list. You know they can connect you with people in the industry. They bring a ton of momentum to your business. You should make tens of thousands in All Access Pass revenue. But they are an incredibly powerful way to launch a proven membership. And I keep saying proven, and I will continue saying proven, because I'm not making any promises. If you're coming in here with a brand new membership, we can't promise that works, right? I like to see people with a membership that they know sells, that they know people want to stay in. Because I don't want you coming and adding hundreds of members, and then all of them are like, oh, this is terrible, and leave, right? That doesn't do you any good long term. Let's make sure you have an awesome membership first. So we've had clients double their membership. We've had clients add 150 members, 200 members, 300 members, 500 members through launching with a summit with the strategies we teach in our program. But I want you to think about, what would any of those numbers do for you? What would doubling your membership do? What would even 150, that's the lower end we tend to see, what would that do for you? That's good stuff. That is good stuff. So when it comes to launching other offers with a summit, I really like to see a full webinar and sales page and email sequence. But with a membership, you don't need that. Even if you don't have a signature webinar, you'll still get most of the results. Even if you don't want to do a big email sequence, you still get the results. Even if you don't have a long form, professionally done sales page, you still get the results. You can improve your results with those things. But even if you are not a launch expert, you can see the results like the ones I just shared. It is so powerful. So I want to go through, I know I've kind of already spilled some of the beans here, but I want to go through a few more things here. And that was really my first point. My first reason that you need to host a summit if you have a membership is because it works without a traditional launch. Launching through a summit works without a launch. It kind of doesn't even make sense, but you don't need a webinar and big long email sequence. You can, but you don't need it. And that's really great. I know some of you are like, yes, please. The second reason is that a summit can bring you very high quality leads when you position it the right way, which is a lot of what we focus on here at Summit in a Box. And I bet if you could improve one thing about your funnel, it would be more quality leads, right? You have an awesome offer. You just need more people who know about it. And that's exactly what a summit brings. You craft the exact audience you want and attract thousands of them, ideally. And then the way you make sure this happens aligns perfectly with one of the keys to making memberships work long term. So if you have a membership that keeps people past the first couple months, you are set up for success here. In episode 177 of this podcast with Lisa, she talked about how one of the biggest challenges with memberships is having a vague membership that might attract everyone, but then no one stays because it's not made just for them. I loved hearing that because that's also one of the biggest challenges with summits. A vague summit that's designed to attract everyone that no one cares enough to sign up for. So if your membership works, if you did the work to get specific with your membership, you're golden with a well-positioned summit that brings in the exact right leads. You have to get specific with your summit anyways, and you probably already did that with your membership. Therefore, you can bring in the right high-quality leads who want to stick around, which is really great. The next reason is that when you launch with a summit, you're making money up front to generate those leads. So I want you to think about, how do you normally generate leads? If you had to generate 1,000 leads or 2,000 leads in the next month, how would you do it? Most of you either don't know, or you'd have to turn to ads, or you'd turn to another strategy that generates leads without making money, like a bundle or something like that. With a summit, you are being paid by your All Access Pass to get perfect fit leads for your membership. People sign up for your summit. You have everything set up to lead to your membership really organically and naturally. But in the meantime, or at the same time, they're also being presented with the All Access Pass, and you're turning a profit long before your summit ends. Like, when else do we get paid to get leads versus paying for them? Summit is like the only way I can think of that makes that happen. It is so great to be able to make money up front while you're getting leads for your membership and adding people to your membership. All right. Next reason is that launching through a summit or just hosting a summit on its own is a huge awareness builder for your membership. So I want you to think back. Have you ever had someone tell you that they didn't know about your offer? I have, and it drives me nuts. I feel like I talk about it everywhere. I feel like a broken record. With the summit, there are so many opportunities you can build in to naturally talk about your membership without pitching. And even for those people who aren't ready to join now, they now know that it's there as an option when they're ready. And one of our clients, Shelby, started with 1,200 people on her email list, and after 4 summits had 35,000 people on her list who got to hear about her memberships. And I'll share more about Shelby's story in a minute here for anyone who hasn't heard my episode with her. But a summit is a huge awareness builder for your offer. It's okay that not everyone will join right away. Hundreds of people will, but it's okay that not everyone does, because they will know about it when they're ready. The next reason you need to host a summit if you have a membership is community. If community is one of the selling points of your membership, a summit is a perfect way to attract people who are looking for that. Summits are such a great way to build community. We see it time and time again. People come in, they're all excited about the same goal. They're excited about the goal and the vision you've created with your summit promise. They join your community. They are watching these presentations and getting excited about the strategies and action steps and potential together. They feel like they're doing it together. And when your summit ends, people are bummed. They're like, oh man, I don't want this community to end. I don't want this feeling to end. Your membership is a natural continuation of that, which your people will want. It is such a perfect time. We've seen this all kinds of times with people with memberships. We've even had some clients launch memberships just for the community aspect after their summit because of this. I don't necessarily recommend that, but it's been done because this community aspect is just so strong and ties in so naturally with a membership. All right, next up is that it's a perfect and not intimidating next step to present your membership after your summit. So I would say that like our membership clients tend to see higher conversion rates from people who are signed up to their summit who then join their membership than our course creator clients, because memberships a lot of times feel like they come with way less pressure. Now, if you have a high ticket membership and they have to commit to a quarter, 6 months, a year, that might not be the case for you, but most of you do get to enjoy this benefit. The price of your membership isn't thousands of dollars. They can join for a month or a quarter or something like that and see what they think, and they don't feel stuck in this decision that's going to cost them thousands of dollars, whether they like it or not. Of course, you still need an awesome membership and good retention strategies to keep those people in, but your membership is the perfect next step. And by the way, our Summit Membership Momentum is going to cover these things for you. It's going to cover retention strategies. It's going to cover how you can handle 100, 200, 300 new members without destroying yourself. So be sure to sign up for that summit if you haven't yet, summitindabox.co/summit. The next reason you need to host a summit if you have a membership is fast growth, right? Who doesn't want that? Get big results really quickly. How long would it take you to add hundreds of members organically or with the strategies you've been using? A summit can honestly help you skyrocket years ahead in your membership growth. With memberships, I would say usually we look at them as a long-term strategy, right? That doesn't pay off a ton in the beginning. It's all about consistent building the membership over time. And a lot of times I see people saying they're not doing that. You know, they get up to a certain point and then they're stuck. Their churn matches how many new people are coming in. So that consistent building is really hard, but a summit makes it all happen so much faster. And like, sure, people with high price courses get to brag about huge launch numbers when they launch with a summit, but the power of a membership is adding thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in revenue that recur month after month and then stack on top of each other. It's incredible. We produced a summit in 2022 for a client who had a membership, and just through that summit, they added $22,000 in recurring monthly revenue, which just blew my mind. I was like, oh, that sounds really great. I like my 60, 80K launches, but that recurring revenue that I can just know is there is so nice. So like, you host 1 or 2 summits per year, maybe add in a challenge or 2 to continue to convert those people, and you're golden. Like, you are set, and that's all you need to do. Of course you'd want some evergreen stuff going on, but I love that simple live launch approach. So to share a little bit more about our client, Shelby, I'll link to an episode that featured just her in the show notes. She came on and talked about her experience, but she went into her 4th summit and launched a new membership. She just kind of made up the strategies as she went, and she got 27 people into a new membership, which was not a bad start. And she said she hustled for the next few months to grow to 68 members, which, I'm sure she was happy with that to start off with. But then she came to us. She joined our accelerator program because she was like, I want help with this. I want more than these 68 members. I want to add more than 27 new people with this next summit. In the next summit, we worked with her, and using our strategies, she added an extra 300 members. So she went from 68 to 368 because of this summit. And you can hear more from Shelby in episode 212. But this is not like a one-off story. We're seeing our clients do things like this over and over again, and it is just so great. It's why membership momentum is happening, because I want it to happen for more of you with memberships. I just need more of you to know about it. All right, so our 8th reason you need to host a summit if you have a membership is to outpace churn. And this is something, I don't have a ton of experience in. I had a membership for maybe 8 months in 2019. It's been a while. But another challenge I hear with memberships is adding people faster than they leave. It's hard to do. I've had so many people with memberships tell me that they've been stuck at X number of members for months or even years because people come and go at the same rate. Or they'll do a launch and add people, but they just can't keep up with the churn that happens between their launches. We want to see our membership continue to grow over time. And like you just heard, summits can add hundreds of members at once and fill your list with thousands of others who will continue to join in future enrollment periods, future launches on Evergreen. And that is what helps you outpace that churn, of course, assuming you have a good membership. And things like this are what we're bringing in Membership Geeks to help with at Membership Momentum. So like I said, I'm not an expert with things like churn and all this super, membership lingo, but Mike is, and he's going to be here as a part of Membership Momentum. And we have a ton of other membership experts who are going to be here backing me up as well. So I hope you see through this how incredible it can be to launch a proven membership through the summit. The action stuff I'm giving you here is to go register for my Membership Momentum if you haven't yet. Summitinbox.co/summit. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out on Instagram. It's going to be an awesome event. I am so excited, and I really hope to see you there. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. For show notes and resources, head to the link in the episode description wherever you're listening. Now go out and take action to plan, strategize, and launch your high-converting virtual summit.